Happy Nicholas DiOrio Day, y'all. Happy Nicholas DiOrio Day. Let's go.
We about to turn it on.
Hell yeah, let me see those positive potatoes in the chat. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hello.
Happy Nicholas DiOrio Day.
Happy Nicholas DiOrio
Happy Nicholas
Day.
DiOrio Day.
2 years in the making. Let's go.
Now, I have a confession. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Never doubt a positive potato again. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never doubt a positive potato. I knew what was happening. I knew it was coming out today. I knew it.
What's the story behind positive potatoes? I could just all of a sudden saw potatoes. And I'm like,
It
okay.
was it was something on Twitter that I saw, and it was a meme saying a positive potato, and I was like, oh my god, I love that. So,
Oh right.
Yeah.
So positive potatoes work.
Yeah, positive potatoes work.
All right.
Yeah,
Positive
I knew
potatoes
it.
in chat.
When
Let's
I
do
did
it.
that tweet going effing chat boys for Nick, I knew what was happening.
Yeah.
I knew.
I made a
what-
list of everyone who doubted Nick,
Oh.
and they're going straight to hell. I hate to say it, but they
You got a
are.
list too? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That video was fantastic. I had to send
Yes.
him a message, and I was like, that was the best effing video, dude. And I said, welcome back,
It was
Nick.
so good.
Welcome back.
It was amazing.
It was so good, so good.
Yeah.
And he's such a shady little shit. I love it.
Oh yeah, my heart.
The blind side of like going live with the expectation of him saying it's not happening, and then he's like, but, and then I get a notification, Nick uploaded, what? Ah! And then like instantly left that live, watched the video. Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It was
Like,
awesome.
Didn't expect anything less. Like, worth the wait.
Hell yeah, definitely worth the wait. The foodie beauty cameo was amazing.
Oh my god.
I about choked. Like I literally almost choked.
That was so funny.
I'm
All the cameos, man.
I'm gonna be honest, Sky Williams was my favorite going, I don't know who Camden Gerard is, but I'm just happy to be part of it. And I was like, oh
yeah,
my god, yes.
included. Yeah.
Oh, Sky
More
Williams
pie.
was hilarious.
Shoe nice as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
Shoe
that was
Nice.
pretty nice.
Oh my god. It was hilarious.
Amazing.
It was good. It was really good. We're definitely going to be reacting to that one. Tomorrow we got a video dropping. I need to set it up for the premiere. But tomorrow we got the video dropping of me and Bunny reacting to Lyrics' video. And then we're going to be reacting, we're going to be recording reacting to Nick's video. And then next Wednesday, probably in live, we'll probably be doing Muda's video. So,
Yes. We got a whole bunch of MamaMaxing to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Happy MamaMax week.
Happy MamaMax week. And granted, because of our schedule and how we upload and stuff, we're kind of a week behind, but that's okay. People are going to be talking about these. It's going to be a couple weeks worth of content, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My maxi pads.
Yep. Also, Jessica, nobody's, what? Okay. So, last night, MamaMax decided that he wanted to get on Rihanna's internet, okay? Because remember, it's Beyonce's world and Rihanna's internet, all right?
Right.
He
yeah.
wanted to get on
Yeah.
Rihanna's internet and literally do this abomination. Am I sharing with y'all, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Ooh, I remembered. Okay, awesome. He decided he wanted to get on Rihanna's internet and do this video.
How dare.
Yeah.
And I already
Sit-
had my Scream Fest about it, okay? So I'm expecting y'all to do your Scream Fest. I'm not going to do a Scream Fest. I already did mine today. All right? This
Oh.
For once, I watched a video before we got on here, so hopefully I can contain myself since this will be second time seeing it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I get particularly angry about one part. But I'm going to put it up to, what do you want to do? 1.5 or 1.2? Because he talks real slow and there's a lot of empty space.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah,
Let's do
1.5.
1.5,
Yeah.
man.
All right. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
One's in the chat if you're ready. Are
To the ones. Let's do it.
One. That's me putting mama
Okay,
in. Just
that
one.
you don't count. You're part of the entertainment, Bunny. I have to
I
ask the
should
chat.
double count.
No, you don't double count. They count, not you.
I should get a count for every personality. So
Well, I don't have time to count like 12, okay? Jesus. Listen, I got so passionate at some points in this video. Luna yelled at me for yelling. Luna was literally yelling at me, and they going, "Oh my God, Xylie, my ears!" I was passionate. I was,
Well, yeah, that's just the passion. That's the Puerto Rican coming
yeah,
out, all right?
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and my mods were amazing too. I had trolls come in, so.
Oh.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So I just completed a 30-minute video called Silencing All Survivors that addresses pretty much everything. It addresses criticisms. It addresses my approach. It includes apology.
Okay, question. Do y'all think that video is coming out?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about it now.
No, he re-released every single other thing in his backlog, so I wonder why that one was kept off. But, you know.
Well, it's one that pertains to this. He said he just recorded it.
I have a feeling he might be so embarrassed too. I don't know, because his ego's so big, it could go the other way where he might go hard.
Everybody, well, a lot of people seem to think in here that he's not going to, so I don't know.
I'm leaning towards not, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't act like
It
an
includes
Why is it skipping?
call to action on
Oh my God. I know why it's skipping. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay.
So I
Why is it acting so
just
weird?
completed a 30-minute video.
Okay. I think we're about here. Yeah. All right. Nicole for $4.99. Luna, Lizzie, and I thought Foodie Booty was Frogan. L us. Oh my. Oh my God, Nicole. Thank you for the $4.99.
That's amazing. Thank you.
But I showed it to some trusted friends and the survivors. Some people loved it. Some people had a few criticisms, and then some people hated it and told me not to upload it.
I wonder who told him they hated it.
I want to know that. I want to know who did that too.
Who did he show it to?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been crazy if some of the survivors were like, I hate it?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I wonder if any of the survivors actually said that.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
I've got people telling me just talk about the case and nothing else. I've got people telling me just address the criticisms. I've got people telling me just apologize. I feel like I'm being pulled in every which way. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot make everyone happy.
Oh, boo! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you feel like that, Max. Oh, my heart. My heart. I feel for you.
It's a shame.
It's a damn shame.
Jesus Christ.
It's a damn shame. Poor
This is
poor
like a
guy.
massive poor me fest. Poor me fest going on right now. Jesus.
Yep.
Prioritize the survivors over myself. But then where do I put like the general public in that priority list? It's very difficult. I feel like I'm in an impossible position where I just can't seem to do the right thing.
No matter what I do, I can't do
I'm
it
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry I can't make all of
He's
you
a
happy.
victim of himself.
He really is acting like a victim. Like, look, okay, what I don't get about this whole situation is, bro, you've been told what you asked people and they told you how to go about it and you didn't, and now you wonder why you're getting criticism.
Yeah, why am I getting so much hate?
And the thing is once they start criticizing you on one thing, they're gonna they want to find a pattern of behavior, and that's exactly what they did. They found a pattern of behavior on him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to Charlie for dragging him into a case that is not necessarily his fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my audience who don't even know what the heck is going on. Like I'm uploading shorts, I'm doing live streams, I'm doing weird ass videos, just trying to find the remaining survivors of Camden Gerard Davis. That has always been the goal for this awareness campaign. And while it's worked in some respect, it's also caused a lot of issues. I don't want to cause issues. I want to resolve these issues. I don't want any, I don't want beef with anyone. Like
No, he doesn't want any backlash. That's what he was going to say. I don't want any hate. I don't want any I don't want to be pushed down or well, dude, the way you're going about it, what else do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah, it's sped up for a reason.
I don't want any beef with anybody.
Yes, this video is sped up for a reason. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
Just
so
saying.
slow.
Yeah.
I want to communicate openly. I'm trying to communicate with my peers. And I'm trying to listen to dissenting voices.
Okay. Really? He tried to listen to his peers. Muda and Nux had a talk with him behind the scenes. He didn't listen. Muda had a talk with him on the 3rd live stream in that series of live streams that he did. Muda had a talk with him in that live stream. He didn't listen. Muda had a talk with him in the last live stream. He didn't listen. Are you really trying to listen to your peers at that point?
No, and the fact that he's saying he's listening to dissenting voices as well. You know
Okay.
you're not.
Look how many
Keep
times
talking, MamaMax.
Yeah, exactly. Keep talking, MamaMax. Keep talking. How many times did he talk to lyrics?
Yeah, couple, hey. And then both times or whatever, he hung up on him, he kicked him out of the call.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get his head around how to actually speak to people that have criticism for him. And when he does,
yeah, but he don't want beef with anybody though.
No, that's right. He doesn't want beef with anybody. That's why he puts the survivors, I guess, in front as a giant meat shield.
That's exactly what he does. And he does it in here too. He does it in here too.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Dead air, dead air, dead air.
And I'm trying to listen to voices I trust too. And every single person is telling me something different. And I don't know what to do. And that's why I've been asking for help.
He hasn't been asking, he's been demanding.
People say, just wait for law enforcement to do something. But we've waited 7 years and they haven't done anything.
Who is the
We have waited 7 years. He didn't even bother looking into this until a couple of years ago. And even then, he didn't have enough time. He was busy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so crazy that he's pushing this urgency on everybody. But, you put it off for literal years.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I find funny. I said it earlier. He always uses the proverbial we.
Yeah.
He has not been waiting 7 years, according to the victims. It was the victims who have been waiting 7 years, not him. He does not
Funny
get
how
to
he
put
groups.
Huh?
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's funny how he groups himself with them.
He groups himself with everybody. In one of the clips that somebody showed, because now it's 3 videos deep. And one of the clips somebody showed, it must have been either Diesel or it was Diesel or Lyrics, where he talks about that he sends his audience out and to find somebody, and it wasn't Camden, it was somebody else, but he sent them out to find somebody, and then they found him. Now we found him. It wasn't him that found them, it was his audience that found him, but it turns into a we.
Yeah, Pablo Sunny.
Yeah. He always puts himself like he's actually doing it when he's not.
Yeah.
He has no problem showing doxes, though. He's a doxer. I will continue to say he's a doxer.
Yeah, and he allows it on his platform.
Absolutely. And he pushes it on his platform. And he encourages it on his platform. He's always doing a call to action. Find them.
Yeah.
Find them. Find him. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we decided to just go public with it and put eyes on him. And people wanted evidence, so we've been inviting people to our little server where we have the evidence. But then people don't want to listen to the survivors when they're in there and just look at the evidence and conclude it's nothing. And people are making all these public attacks, not platforming any of us, not wanting to talk to the survivors themselves. And when people do talk to the survivors, they're getting attacked just because they're transgender.
What? What? Get fucked. That's all I got to say. That is so fucking dumb. Like, how dare you put that in front of everything else and saying it's because they're transgender? No, because you're fucking everything up, Max. You are a fucking retard.
Now, do you know who he's talking about?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's talking about the Red Pagan corner or something like that.
Yeah.
They're the ones who had the interview with Spencer. Chud Logic covered it. Lyrics covered it, and so did Papa Gut.
Yeah, I remember seeing screenshots of that.
Yes. I know Chud Logic's chat was some people in the chat, not everybody in the chat, but some people in the chat were saying some things, and Chud Logic disavowed it. Papa Gut made a light joke, but it wasn't bad. All right.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Lyrics did. I still don't know what Lyrics did. But he's throwing.
Oh, well, he's cultivating a toxic audience.
Oh, well, according to MamaMax, that's what MamaMax says. Yeah.
Yep.
But here's the thing. He's not calling out the individual creators, and the way he's making this sound, he's making it sound like it's the community.
Yeah, like it's everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Of
everybody
course.
who's saying anything bad about MamaMax is transphobic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's another shield. Correct. Chat.
Yes. Yep.
This has been very difficult.
My lord.
And I know if I could have just started with making everything clear from the beginning, maybe this could have all been avoided. And I take accountability for that. I just thought that if people wanted to know what was going on, they would just go to the podcast. And we put the podcast on Spencer's channel to help her build her own platform, because survivors need more than just a voice. They need financial help. They need psychological help. They need medical care. They need a loving family. They need a roof over their head. Survivors need a lot. And I've been trying to provide that.
Bro.
The amount of
There's so many.
responsibility he put in on himself just to do that. No wonder I think he probably feels overwhelmed by it, but then his ego can't take that and he's putting that on everybody else. Like that's all it is.
All right. Hold on one second. I got to take care of something.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is, though.
Mm-hmm. What did he say just before? I was just like, I was going to say something about that.
Hold on.
They need medical care. They need a
You mean
loving
go back
family.
further?
They need a roof over their
A
head.
little bit, yeah.
I just thought that if people wanted to know what was going on, they would just go to the podcast. And we put the podcast on Spencer's channel to help her build her own platform, because survivors need more than just a voice.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, like we've talked about this before when like, you know, he's platforming the survivors to have their own channels and stuff like that. But what are they going to do after that once they've reached like viewership, once they've done all that? What, just keep continuing to do like victim stories about themselves? Like what is the direction it was going to take it from there? You know, was it like just to benefit off this 1 4-hour interview? And if you wanted people to actually look at this interview, why not properly prop it up in his videos as something they could directly go to, or even like, you know, have parts of it into it. Like he didn't delve into that at all on any of his videos. He's like, oh, by the way, there's a link somewhere, go find it.
Yeah,
like
to a 5-hour-long podcast.
Well, here's my thing. He wants her to have financial independence through that YouTube channel, right? Because remember, she can't. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling out my notes. Excuse me. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta wait for my scribe to wake up. All right. Hold on, because I just had it. Hold on. What page was it on? Bum, 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 bum. Okay,
beautiful. We should
so
have a whole album.
she can't
I
work.
know.
Okay, so the reason for the YouTube video, she can't work. She can't work because of PTSD. She can't work because of panic attacks, because if somebody gets angry with her, she goes into panic attacks really easy. She has chronic
Right.
pain because of the physical abuse. And
Okay.
the majority of her disability stem from the abuse she suffered from Camden Gerard Davis.
Okay,
Right.
then get her help for all that, and then help her get a job or something, because something victims also need is stability, and I feel like a YouTube channel ain't gonna give her that.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
a
my
YouTube
thing.
channel built on victimization is probably going to alter, I mean, bring back all that PTSD and make it worse.
Yeah,
am I wrong?
exactly.
Oh, and if anybody,
yeah, she's
and,
not gonna be able to move forward.
and if anybody wants to double check me, that was at 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 53 seconds when she starts to talk into that. Okay.
There you go. Receipts, bitches.
Okay, that's where she goes in and talks about the reason why she doesn't work and everything, that all her ailments and stuff like that.
Right.
So she has a YouTube channel, and he wants her to find independence through that and making money. She hasn't uploaded anything since that podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
So how is she
So-
supposed to be making money through that?
Exactly. That was exactly my point. What's she going to do after that? And also, do you not have healthcare that looks after people that it's sort of like that? You can go into some sort of benefits to help you with, because you can't work with those
Yes.
sort of, yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
So is that not something that's helping her?
I don't know.
At this
That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know.
Because they also help you get back into the workforce, and there's a lot of different avenues that will help you do different things based on anxiety and PTSD. They can actually find places for you to work that have low stress, low hours, just something to get you back into society and to try and do work again. This is all stuff that actually they're trying to do themselves rather than get actual professional help.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yep.
Well, that's as far as we know anyway.
Exactly. Bless you, babe.
They need financial help. They need psychological help. They need medical care. They need a loving family. They need a roof over their head. Survivors need a lot. And I've been trying to provide that. And it's not enough.
I was thinking more about this today after my live stream, and and I've been thinking about this since, and I don't think I mentioned it. Maybe I did mention it in the live stream. I don't know. It's a blur. I feel like there's something else going on in the background we don't know.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think everything's out in the open. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
With the amount of stuff we're finding out in dribs and drabs, I can't imagine there being anything that we actually don't
I think there's something going on in the background we don't know, and that also might be affecting his decisions and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why he's doing this stupid shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And it feels like when we reach out for help, people just want to use that opportunity to attack us, to hate on me. It's hard.
Blink.
This is really hard.
Blink. 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 Blink.
Exhale.
Blink.
So
Inhale.
let's just start from the beginning. I met Spencer. She told me what happened to her. I told her I was busy with other projects, but if you need me to hand this to someone else, I will. She said, no, I want you. And so, a few years later, I finally came back.
A few years later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's look back a few years later.
Yeah.
Dunking on Tommy C was more important than her case.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Getting an own on Tommy C. You have over 750,000 subscribers. Tommy C has 50K. And it was more important to dunk on a middle-aged man that lives in Germany than to take on that case.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's right. That's crazy to think about.
His poor ego.
Yeah,
Man.
it was
Mhm.
more important to call this man a pedo, what do you call it? Someone who lifts
Supporter.
up. Thank you, pedo supporter. It was more important for you to call this man a pedo supporter. It's more important to reference his CSA. It's more important to send your droves of the crazy ones. Not everybody who watches MamaMax is crazy. Let me put it out there. But your crazy supporters under his video, under Tommy's video. It's more important for you to go jump on Twitter and act like a damn fool with a Mommy Z as your name
Oh yeah.
than it was that case. Tommy C. Dunking on Tommy C. was more important than this case. So how important is this case for real?
Yeah.
It's important now that he doesn't have any income.
Come on now. Come on.
And I was like, okay, are you ready? And we did the podcast. And while I was there listening to her, that's when I realized this is going to evolve into something much more. Like, originally, I just wanted to do a podcast where we platform survivors and they tell their story. But you can't just tell your story anymore. Now you need concrete evidence.
Here's the funny part. You can tell the story, but you have to tell the story in a certain way. You are, for 100% fact, calling this man the P word like it's 100% fact and not showing any evidence at all. Nothing.
Yeah, and that's not the first time he's done it.
Not the first time he's done it. Absolutely.
Yep.
Now you need to go to law enforcement multiple times. Now you need to consult with lawyers. Like, we can't just listen to survivors when they're screaming for help.
That's such bullshit.
And that's why I've been taking all these creative, experimental approaches to try to bolster their voice. So
that's such bullshit. That's such bullshit.
Yep.
How many times on my channel have I talked about that bad ex that I had? That bad 6-year relationship I've had?
Yeah.
How many times have I
Yeah.
talked about that? I've talked about it plenty on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Do I show y'all? No. But I'm not sitting here asking people to dox anybody. I'm not sitting here asking people to
Exactly.
dox his mother, to dox his father, or excuse me, his
Yeah.
brother, or anything like that. I'm not asking people to go and hunt him down. I'm not doing any of that. There is a distinct difference about talking about your story and literally leading a headhunt.
Yeah,
Yep.
with his call to action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
not only can they be heard, but they can be seen and they can be addressed. And I'm sorry to Charlie. I really am sorry. I didn't.
Why is Charlie the only one getting an apology?
Yeah, directly with a name. Like that's the
He's
only
got
one.
the biggest platform.
Yeah, well,
Why is Charlie
You're not
the
wrong.
only one getting an apology? I mean, granted, I think Charlie deserves an apology. I do. I think Charlie does deserve an apology. The way he did what he did, absolutely. But there are so many more who needs an apology.
Yep.
Tommy C being one of them. Mudahar being one of them. Do you know how under the microscope Mudahar was put on because of what he said on that on his podcast about Magnetar?
yeah.
Yeah.
And what did Mutahar do though? Mutahar stood up like a man, went up on Chud Logic's stream and said, "You know what? I did fuck up. I did."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
right.
there's mistakes.
And Chud wasn't even expecting that. Chud was expecting to maybe argue a little bit. No, Mutahar said, "Yeah, you're right. You all were right. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done it, and I should have looked in closer to what he was doing." He took accountability for all of it.
Yeah. That's what accountability looks like, not
That's
this bullshit.
exactly what accountability looks like. And this man can't even, and this is the same person who not only helped you with your other hashtags, but had pulled you off to the side and talked to you, and then talked to you publicly trying to help you and give you a little grain of, "Hey man, you can pull this together. This is what you need to do." And you can't even give him an apology?
Yeah, and then go out and say, "But where were you months ago?" It's like, dude, he was there months ago. You just weren't listening with your big stupid ears.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Not mean to make you upset. We just need help. So, instead of addressing all the random rumors that people make up and
What random rumors? Because all I've been seeing is receipts and facts.
Yeah.
What
Address
random
these
rumors?
rumors. Present them.
responding to criticism and talking about the wrongdoings of other influencers, I'm just going to take accountability for my actions and correct them.
Still saying, addressing the rumors. What rumors? I've seen nothing but receipts. I've seen nothing but a pattern of behavior. I mean, my God, Diesel did a 2-hour video and all he did was establish a pattern of behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lyrics showed you your pattern of behavior of your rules for thee and not for me. Both of them showed your pattern of behavior of doxing innocent people. What rumors, bro? What rumors? Those aren't rumors. Those are facts.
Yep.
And my God, Nicholas Diorio's video with those snippets and those QR codes of that conversation that you had with him and Muda. Oh, bro, those are facts.
Kiss.
Those
Yeah.
are facts.
Yeah.
Those aren't rumors. Those are facts, bro. This is what it looks like to present facts.
Yep.
And you know what? You can thank the very same commentary community that you want to shit on for showing the facts.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
And that's how you do it.
Let's just start fresh. First, we need to keep finding the remaining survivors. We know they are out there and we need help finding them.
Wait,
If you don't want,
before the pause, it was like, and I'm going to take accountability starting now. And I thought he was going to address the things he was going to take accountability for, but instead it goes, right, we need to do this for the survivors. We need this for the survivors. It's like, what? Hang on a second. That's not the direction I thought it was going.
Eva,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you
Yeah.
a spoiler alert.
What's that?
He doesn't take accountability for anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to go through, we're going to have meat shields in front of us from this point
Right.
forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Now is the meat shield part. Have you seen this?
Yes, I have seen this.
Okay.
I've seen it a couple of times.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because if you hadn't seen it, then you're about to get pissed off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
want to help, you don't have to. But if you do, please reach out to me. We will invite you to our server where all of the survivors and all of the evidence is growing.
That is dangerous.
Yeah.
That is literally dangerous. Like, you know, if you want to help us, you know, that's like, you know, predators in disguise could be like going in there and getting information on all these survivors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. You put a bunch of vulnerable people who are obviously vulnerable people because they've fallen for stuff like this in one spot and you're inviting everybody in.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
not how
bad
that
idea.
works. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Hold on. I'm jumping ahead in my own brain. Sorry. Okay.
Next, we have to wait for law enforcement and multiple law teams who specialize in cold cases.
What?
Take this to them, as we have already done,
What?
and address it through the proper channel.
Cold case teams? He's
No,
taken...
he said Colt. He didn't say cold. He said
Oh.
Colt.
Cold case teams?
Yes.
Next, we have to wait for law enforcement and multiple law teams who specialize in cold cases.
See, it's Colt cases. He's not saying cold. He's saying Colt.
Okay. Wow.
I listened to it at 1.25, so it was easier, and people still thought it said cold. No, he said Colt.
Take this to them, as we have already done, and address it through the proper channels. When that is complete, or if that goes unresolved, then we will drop the full documentary, or at least part 1 of the documentary. Or I guess at this point it would be like part 2 or 3, but we will.
He could have been started that documentary. He could have started with Spencer. Then he could have moved in to say Kai, and then the next one. He can't handle the ones he has now. How is he going to handle any more? And as we've seen, as of the time that he talked to Nicholas Diorio and Muda in the call, he had only seen Spencer's. And he had only looked into Spencer's, not everybody else's.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, all that information in there, he has yet not gone over it with the other survivors. Therefore, he doesn't know the context.
But according to MamaMax, the famous flamenco saying, allegations are evidence.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, buddy.
I'll show you everything.
Ghirardelli hot cocoa powder.
I knew it. Hold on,
He's got
everybody.
ads. He's got ads, man.
I mean, I'm not going to get mad at the ad thing. He needs the money. He's losing subscribers. Hold on.
Well, yeah.
I had to cut my ad blocker off because my ad blocker was making it run funky. It didn't do it earlier, though. Hold on. Ad blocker L. All right.
Ad blocker.
All right.
Muted.
Fuck this goddamn shit. Okay, here we go.
Show you everything.
Dead air.
I hope you can all understand my position. We are living in a world where survivors scream for help and no one wants to listen.
Okay, I want to know this part right here. What does that got to do with accountability? What is up with him? See, this is where I get heated.
Yeah.
This is where I screamed, where I'm surprised my mic works now. Okay? And I'm going to try not to scream because Luna may kill me again. Okay. What has this got to do with accountability? Why is it he has a thing about putting drama with pedo hunting? Why does he always mix the two? The drama needs to be separate than the people you are supposedly trying to help.
Yeah.
Why are you putting that in the same video? Why?
Just the theatrics in the wording as well, and the fact that, like, he's saying it's everyone else's fault. Nobody wants to help me. It's like, well, you're not really putting forward a good case for anyone to try and help you because no one understands what the hell it's about.
Exactly.
You haven't put any information to us that actually is going to help us understand what is going on.
Exactly. What has this got to do with accountability?
Yeah, he'd rather guilt trip people into doing what he wants them to do instead of the case just being out there and that being enough. Like, that would be enough if he put it out there.
Yeah.
There are children living in literal hell, and we can't hear them.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
This part
He's so dramatic.
pisses me off to no end.
Oh.
This part I kind of went in on about.
That was the
Yeah.
night where he had induced my last miscarriage. Like, he had convinced me to have someone bring me to his house. He beat me and then raped me.
But you know, the transformation process is really dangerous on your body, especially because you're young. So from there, she had me like put stuff in my body and told me to pretend it was like its penis.
Who was she?
Who's that? Yeah.
I want to know who the she is. Who is the she?
Yeah.
I was 14.
That's interesting
Very
because wasn't there like implications that Spencer was like grooming
Okay.
these people and stuff like that?
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, it's not okay. So what Spencer said in her documentary, and I still haven't gotten to the last hour, but she
Right.
did say this is what she said Camden did. Camden would he would break up with one and then he would have another female, okay? And then the other and him and that female would have children. All right? And the children would be ones that they would like bring in. So from what Spencer is describing, at one point she would get kids in, but there were also other females that would get kids in too. So
Right.
just
Yeah.
because she is saying the lady is saying she there, it doesn't mean it's Spencer. It could have very
Right, yeah,
well
yeah.
been someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't
Yeah.
just Spencer who did it.
'Cause she did say that she was physically luring young women and
Yes.
young people to
Yes.
come into this cult, like enlisting them.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
if it is found out to be a cult, that implicates you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is how
Absolutely.
cults normally go. Like the one I got mixed up in, there was a top girl, the guy's wife, that was luring in girls.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried to scream. I was screaming no and screaming for help. And he put his hand on my throat and choked me and told me that if I kept screaming, he would kill not just me, but my family too. When it was done, he got off of me and he went across the room. And he looked at me, saw me crying, and he said, "What just happened?" And I looked at him and I told him, "You just raped me."
Camden Gerard.
What makes me angry about this, you're sitting there saying, I place accountability in my own hands. And you go in and you do a sorry fest that I tried to ask for help, rumors about me and stuff like that. And then you literally do exactly what everyone told you were doing. You use them as meat shields.
Another
You literally fucking just hid behind these damn survivors or victims, whatever word you want to use. Because I use victims. You literally just hid behind these victims.
Yeah.
If there even are victims, because we don't see anything. We don't know. And here's the sad part. Here is the fucking sad part. No one is saying that dude is innocent. No one's saying the bad guy is innocent. We don't know if he's innocent or not because we haven't been shown anything. But all I know is you're hiding behind these victims. You literally just threw them out in front of everybody because your ass is getting called out on shit.
Yeah. He's using them and manipulating the situation to garner sympathy. But the sympathy isn't for him. That's the thing. Like,
yes,
it's like, it's kind of like a little blindsided in that situation. Like you're feeling these feelings of like, you know, empathy and like feeling sorry for these women, but then he also wants that same feelings going towards him because he can't get the story out correctly.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not what we're feeling here. Like,
Yeah. And I think he really wants to be able to pull that card of if people don't believe what the girls are directly saying, then you're a horrible person who doesn't believe victims, and how dare you not believe their truth. Like,
yeah, and also you're transphobic. So
yeah.
So
yeah,
if you go
yeah.
against MamaMax, all right? If you go against MamaMax and you have anything bad to say about him, then you know what? You're going against the victims and you're transphobic.
yeah,
And you're cultivating a toxic community.
Yep.
Are you serious? Bro. Bro.
Now, this next little bit is the most information that I've ever heard about Camden Gerard Davis.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like, it's like, why wasn't this put out in the first place?
Yep.
Gerard Davis is a sexual predator and cult leader who victimized hundreds of minors on platforms like Kick and Whisper. He went under a few aliases such as Cade, Quinn, Sincade, Geomara, and Godric, among other possible names. His cult went by the Guild of Divinity, the Daemons, and Eon Syndicate, among other possible titles. Despite being reported to multiple different law enforcement agencies over the past 7 years, they are still active, brainwashing emotionally vulnerable children, predominantly preteen girls, into believing they are supernatural creatures like werewolves and vampires, in order to seduce them into illegal activities for monetary profit. We have a growing server of survivors filled with a piling number of evidence that we are saving for law enforcement and legal teams who specialize in complex cult cases. We have been advised to protect this evidence until our work with them is either complete or goes unresolved. However, we are still looking for the remaining survivors who were victimized by this cult, and we are kindly asking for your help to share this message. Notable influencers are invited to join our server if you are interested in helping us.
He's
still doing it.
He's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's still doing it. He didn't
Because
learn
he has
anything.
no idea what he's doing.
No,
yeah,
he
he just
doesn't.
has no clue what he's doing.
No,
He literally
doesn't.
has just been told that this isn't the way to do it, but he's still going ahead and doing it the same way. It's just like, dude,
Yep.
He's still
not
doing
listening.
it. Yeah.
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 We will continue making videos that promote this message, adapting our approach in response to the evolving environment. Once this phase is complete, we will drop part 1 of the documentary. If you are a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis, please reach out to me. Thank you.
No, don't reach out to
Go back.
Mm-mm. Don't do that.
All right, so if you are interested in helping us, we will continue making videos to promote this message, adapting our approach in response to the evolving environment.
So in response to people that don't like his content the way he's presenting it, basically.
Yes. Once this
Yeah.
phase is complete, we will drop part 1 of the documentary.
So once he re-edits it, so it's not as fancy.
Yeah, I
Like-
guess. I don't know.
If you are a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis, please reach out to me. Thank you.
This part. That's weird.
Yes.
Bro.
So manipulative.
Bro.
That's his sister, by the way. I'm just kidding.
Muda
Burying
just
his head in her
uploaded.
chest.
Muda just uploaded a video titled "MamaMax is a complete fraud." Oh my god!
Oh,
See? That's what I was saying. I didn't want to say it.
No, you can
But
say it. I mean,
feels
we're not
fraudulent.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
it
they've.
feels like a scam.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I think I know where that one person went. Yeah, I've been getting, I will say this, ever since of speaking out about MamaMax, I've been getting some strange DMs ever since
Oh,
that. Yeah, they were in our chat also. They were just in our chat.
okay.
Yeah, and they'll get taken care of when when we replay this back and I get
Those
into
the
the chat.
ones that keep saying get Max to respond, but in weird writing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all of my
What?
stuff as well.
Oh, you've been getting DMs too?
No, you know how I made like a video on this video,
Yep.
basically without all the words and just all the pauses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally 7 minutes long. Out of the 15 minutes of this video, 7 minutes of it is just pauses. And yeah, in the comments I had that same person, and then on my my Twitter as well.
Yeah. Well, they
weird.
spammed my inbox on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I ain't dealing with it. So, All right.
Yeah.
Do we want to show? I'm just okay. Listen. What do you got? What do you think about the GoFundMe?
Look, I didn't like how it was put up after this video, like on this video, because it's him taking accountability, but then also give us money. Like it's just it felt a bit gross, to be honest, and disingenuous.
Okay. So what do you think about Colton getting it taken down and reporting it?
Yeah, I feel like that was too far as well, because like, even though it's Max organizing it, it is one of the alleged survivors that is benefiting from it, and taking down stuff that's going to help a survivor. I feel like that is a step too far. So I don't know, like, you know, you could have just left it, and but I don't know what Colton's doing half the time anyway. So
now, how did he get it taken down? Like, what
he reported
means
it.
What did he? Yeah, but for what?
For fraud,
For
and
fraud.
then also
For
linked.
fraud. Oh, okay.
I think he linked Lyrics' video.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Colton went way too far with that.
Yeah.
You know, if the money is supposed to on behalf of Spencer, all right. If the money actually goes to Spencer, then it is not fraud.
Yeah.
By definition, it is not fraud.
Yeah.
Okay. I think reporting that GoFundMe was wrong, and I think it could have backlash to our community.
Yeah. And Bay ASMR. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Commentators are supposed to be like nature photographers, don't influence the outcome. What?
I feel like that's a good point. It's like you're not meant to really going in and interfere with stuff. You're just meant to report on it and commentate on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Give your opinion. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even okay, hold on. Give me 1 second because I have it bookmarked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Colton took down the tweet.
Oh.
Colton must have took down the tweet. Oh, okay. Well, no.
Funny.
I don't have it bookmarked anymore because I showed it on my channel.
In our MamaMax channel, there is the tweet on there just to read it.
What tweet?
I can I'll screenshot it and pop it in the MamaMax channel.
Okay.
So you can...
Oh, he put that up on his channel?
That was the Twitter tweet. The Twitter tweet. so yeah. This is called
yeah, because that's right, because you linked it up there. That's right. All right,
yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Let me. All right, so this was the tweet that Colton had put up. And you can see there, we linked it because we're, putting the story together. And he said, "This is called real accountability. You're about to learn who the Leviathans really are." At MamaMax. Let me make sure that tweet isn't there anymore, because I want to make sure I'm not saying that he deleted it when I could have accidentally unbookmarked it. Hold on. Let me make sure. Nope, it's not there. He did delete it. All right.
There you go.
All right, so wrong button. Okay, under this tweet, Magnetar himself said, "You're probably not doing yourself any favors by doing this."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. Like, he shouldn't have been interfering with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why he tries to make himself a part of everything. Like,
yeah.
He has to insert himself
out of nowhere.
Yeah. He does. He pops in out of nowhere like Captain Save-A-Ho. It's kind of funny, actually. Let's see. All right, here's Mama. Good God. Go. No, that's not zoom in anymore. All right. so far, Max lost 5K today. Lost 5K yesterday, so he's bleeding subscribers. Now, granted, 5K is like me losing 10 for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's... Listen, I'm going to be honest. Now, do I think he's going to be looked at by other YouTubers in a bad light? 100%. All right? But that doesn't necessarily mean his YouTube career is over. All right?
Yeah.
He can actually turn it around and do other stuff and be fine.
Yeah,
But I don't think
absolutely.
anybody's
That's what
going
he
to take
should
him. Yeah, that's exactly what he should do. Listen, I'll say
Yeah.
it. I don't care. I understand everybody's hating on MamaMax right now, but he does have an eye for like horror type films. You know?
Yeah.
He,
If that's what he was doing, he
Yes.
would have already be at the top.
Yes.
He would be so good at that.
Yes, he has an eye for it, and I don't understand why he just doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
what he should just do what he's good at, and he's good at that.
Because he wants to be a
Yeah.
vigilante and he wants to be the hero in somebody's story, you know, instead of just saying, look, this is a film and it's based on a true story and just go with it like that. He wants to be able to have the interaction with everybody and say that he's a savior. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. It's his literally his ego playing it. Like his
Yeah, it's
ego
probably the
is being
same reason why he
played.
says we all the time. He
Yeah.
wants to be a part of it in that hero kind of sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did y'all hear the, did you see the videos that were on the QR codes?
I have all the QRs like screenshotted for me to go through and have a look soon, but I haven't had a chance yet.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him.
Well, do you want to see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second. Give me 1 second.
I feel like when you said you want to see him, it was like you were opening a trench coat.
Bunny, I swear to God.
Every conversation makes a difference.
Pause. Thank you. All right.
How has Jen Kiggin?
Nick, how are you going to have an ad? What? I swear to God.
Why not, I guess. Can you get ad revenue off unlisted items?
If they're monetized.
Hmm.
You can monetize unlisted.
That's awesome. Didn't know that.
Okay. All right. Do-do-do. All right. So here is, I'm not going to blow them up just so I can go through them. This one's only 11 seconds long.
Every conversation makes a difference. And I think the thing that sets you aside from most of your friends is I believe you are a truth seeker, whereas they feel more self-serving.
Oh, glub, 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 glub.
All right. This
Yeah.
one's called Evidence EXE. All right. And it is 3 minutes long.
I would like to explain my position on this.
Sure.
So the purpose of the NDA is to protect the survivors. Like, that is why the NDA protects their anonymity and for them to be able to give the approval of what they want to share. But we do want to like let people in and see like what is occurring here. It's just my priority has been to protect the survivors.
Okay, but you do understand, say Charlie looks at everything, hypothetical, right? Charlie can't then go, guys, there's a predator on the loose. I saw it on Discord. That wouldn't be sufficient for his audience. It's one thing to get somebody on board and to get moral support behind the scenes and join a group chat. It's another thing to get actual support, the stuff that you're looking for, and you won't get that until you show more publicly.
Right, and I guess the challenge for me with showing the evidence is I personally have not been walked through the evidence besides Spencer's.
He done fucked up.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what? Continues.
The survivors in the server, not all of them are as active as we would like them to be. Obviously, a lot of them have trauma. They talk about it, and that it's hard for them to actually just sit down and speak with me. But that's why I've been just asking the general public to please be patient. Like, there's a lot of things we need to wait for. I am just trying to get the word out that...
Okay, here's my thing. This one here, Spencer has been very public about hers. Why can't you just at least cover Spencer's? And then cover the other ones as you go along. Do one at a time. Wouldn't that make more sense?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This is Camden Gerard Davis. This is what the accusations against him are. And it's also, you can also, like, we are fine saying this is all alleged. Like, we are fine if...
Well, you can't just say it's alleged now.
No, because...
calling him a pedophile.
Yeah, 100%. That's not...
Yeah.
I'm fine doing it because I trust them. But all I wanted to do...
But you said you didn't review most of the evidence
trust
besides
me.
Spencer, though.
I reviewed the evidence. I just haven't had the context as to what it is pertaining to.
So you looked at the evidence, but you don't understand.
Yeah, in the exact timeline, which has been just one of many reasons why it's been such a struggle to create the comprehensive timeline, as I'm waiting on a lot of different things.
But you see, that's why people are inflamed with you right now. It's because you just told me in this call that you didn't properly review every single victim, and now you're comfortable calling a man a pedophile, right? Like, you know, whatever happened, I'm not sure. I don't know, but whatever happened, you're calling him a pedophile. Now you're saying in this call that we're fine using the term allegedly. You've been calling this person a pedophile, and you've been having this expectation that we just jump on board when, you know, you are the chief investigator in this. It's not me, it's not Nick, it's no one else. You are the chief storyteller, the investigator, the person who has, we believe that you were the only person up till now who has reviewed every single bit of evidence and put the context into your head. And if you've only read Spencer's, which is fine, that's one testimony, we've been told that he has trafficked hundreds of people. Is there evidence now that there are hundreds of people? Or you only
hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get into the public stuff at a later time. I would like for Spencer to finish, unless y'all are finished with asking Spencer questions.
What? What?
Okay.
You're throwing it back onto her again. Another shield.
Yeah. All right. This one's called Colt EXE.
About this, and Mudahar is coming up and stuff like that, and you're saying that it was unfortunate to see what Muda would say about you on a live stream. Why was Max telling everybody that Muda saw the evidence and using the clout capital that comes with that to try to get people to believe it? Like, Muda's saying it must be good.
That there is evidence there, even if it's unsubstantiated at the moment and he doesn't know the context. Like I said, he could have gone in there.
Well, Muda has to come out and clarify that it's not actionable because now it's attached to his name. People are looking at it as this is Muda approved.
Publicly saying he's seen some of what we are showing.
When you make me sign an NDA that's with the victims, and then you used me as clout capital to describe that I've seen the evidence, therefore it must be substantiated, I have to step in and say, I'm not making that claim. I saw the evidence, yes.
What
Is it evidence that's...
What is that?
It's what you're asking for when you're asking for Anthony Fantano and you're asking for Joe Rogan. Nobody asks for Joe Rogan for altruistic reasons. You want other people to say that you're doing a good job so that nobody questions what you're actually doing.
That is not what I want.
Well, what do you want? Because they can't show evidence, so what could you possibly get from them other than...
How many times do I have to tell you? You can show evidence. You have to get approval from the survivors.
Where was your approval? Because that should have been your... Then clearly you haven't been speaking to your own survivors, because I guess you didn't have any fucking approval to put it in any of the 3 videos that you release. Ooh. But on the 4th video, I'm sure all that evidence would have been there.
I have gotten approval from every single one of them for everything I've shown. And for everything
So for all of the nothing that you've shown, you've got everyone's approval.
I've been getting their approval.
Nick be mad.
Oh my god.
Nick be mad, y'all. Nick be mad.
Yeah,
I thought the NDA was because showing the evidence would cause...
Wait, what?
Max tried to bare his teeth then, and then Nick was like, no.
Yep.
Yep. Popped his snout.
To be inadmissible in court. We have this discussion on your public stream.
There's multiple reasons why we have the NDA. The most important is to protect the survivors and their evidence. If they want it shown, then you are allowed to show it. If they don't want it shown, then you are not allowed to show it. It's that simple.
Well, evidently I've done more than any other influencer, and I've spent 2 hours of my life in this call, and I've tried to get to the bottom of this. I've tried to get into it, and as combative as this call has been, I haven't shifted myself closer to anyone's side because there's just nothing compelling that's been thrown in this direction. It's all a testimony and it's all there. And yes, I personally do believe that there has been some malfeasance. Is there proper evidence of a cult that I've seen? No. Is there proper evidence of people being actual pedophiles in this? Haven't seen a full confirmation of that yet. And there are a lot of issues beyond just everything that we've discussed that has now been circulating because of your mishandling of this case on your subreddit throughout the internet that is bringing more doubts into this entire situation. So no, this is not on me. This is not on anybody. This is entirely on you. And I've done my part.
That's really childish to say it's only on me.
No, it's childish to lead.
Oh no. Oh no. Nick's about to cook. Nick is about to cook.
On me.
No, it's childish to lead 8
else,
women to slaughter because your ego is too big.
Responsibility for their actions. Nicholas, we asked you to platform us after you platformed counter narratives and you refused.
Max, I run a show called Rape Review, okay? You don't want your 8 victims.
I mean, true, he does. It's called URR for a reason. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Victims on Rape Review. They don't belong on fucking Rape Review. Okay, I'm an entertainer who says stupid shit online. I absolutely cannot platform people in a situation like this. It's out of the realm of possibility for anything that I should be doing.
Except counter narrative.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was the 3 videos of yours that I watched not your narrative? Was that Cameron's narrative too? Has he infiltrated your cult?
Whoop! Whoop!
I gotta love him.
Oh. Oh.
That was so good.
I watched your fucking videos, Max, for 4.5 hours. How is that a counter narrative?
This live is not getting monetized. I'm letting y'all know now. We're going to stay on the yellow dollar sign because of all this, but oh well.
That's fine with me.
You platformed counter narratives, but you were not willing to platform the survivors.
He
That is
platformed
called
your
milieu
videos.
control. That is called milieu control. It is
No, that
one
is
of
called
8
knowing my
criteria.
limitations and knowing what is
It is
appropriate.
one of 8
Clearly something
criteria.
that you are unable
It is-
to figure out for
It is
yourself.
one of 8 criteria to be defined as a cult, as laid out by Robert J. Lifton.
Oh, shut up.
Okay?
my God.
That is milieu control.
Am I being fucking punked? Is there a camera somewhere in the room? Is this a fucking joke to you?
It seems like it's more of a joke to you.
Because I'm the one doing all the fucking crossing the T's, but
But ad. He had an ad on it. Jesus, Nick. Okay, and this is the last one. It's only 1:20. And okay, FYI, there was 10 QR codes. A bunch of them went to, one went to Muda's channel. I think 2 went to Nick's other channel to subscribe. I think 1 went to Chud Logic, or either Chud Logic or Tommy's channel. And one of them, you remember that meme he put on Twitter with Carl
Lemon.
Jobs?
Yeah,
it was that, but I'm not gonna play that one. All right, so this is this one.
With everything else that I've seen from other, I guess, pedo hunters, the way Max was going about it in the videos that I had seen at the time, it just, he was putting himself out there and literally catfishing predators. And
I know, Spyro.
trying to get that evidence. And I was like, I mean, if he can do all this, maybe we could find a way into the cult one day.
If he can do all this, do all what? He didn't do anything.
Yeah, what did he do?
Yeah.
And get all the evidence and
No.
implicate the shit out of Camden.
Muda just dropped his video. I have more respect for Muda than to react to his video as soon as it dropped. I have more respect.
We're gonna wait a little bit.
I have more respect for him than that.
Mm-hmm.
What part about Max's investigations really drew you in?
Just his persistence on it and not giving up on it. Like, it didn't matter what anyone else had to say, he doubled down. And that's how I feel with the few people that are still in support of Max in this situation now. I feel that they felt the same way that I did then.
Okay.
And there you go.
I wonder how she felt about him waiting years to want to pick it up, though. Did that not make her feel some kind of way, or like put on the back burner? Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She just waited.
I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It was an amazing video Nick did. I don't know what MamaMax was thinking with his video. It's just, God only knows what Muda's video is going to say. I'll be watching that after Tommy, because I think Tommy is live right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Can we read Tommy?
We can try.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let's see if we can do that. Hold on. Because I don't know, because his channel's all fucky. Like, you can't even give out... Okay, hold on. Redirect, add... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, it should redirect.
All right.
Heck yeah.
So, well, thank you for coming out, everybody. Nick slapping him around. He's like Goku. Skip says, I don't know. I don't like any of this. All angles are just weird. Everything's weird about this.
Yep.
Everything's weird about this. You know? And like I said, and I've been preaching this, you know, just because it's getting mishandled, it doesn't mean that nothing happened to those women with that dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean nothing happened to them. And it also doesn't mean just because somebody doesn't have evidence, it doesn't mean something didn't happen to someone. Because bad things happen to people all the fucking time, and they don't have the evidence because they didn't think to collect evidence. The only thing you're thinking of is getting the hell out of there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay? Bad things happen to good people all the time, and they can't prove it. You know?
Absolutely.
So I'm not going to sit here and say that any of those women are lying. And because we don't know, we haven't seen anything, we haven't heard all their stories. You know, videos keep getting taken down or putting up. I know Red Pagan interviewed Kai. I haven't had a chance to watch that. You know, we don't know. We don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, so. All right, say goodbye to everybody so we can get them over to Tommy.
No worries. Say
goodbye.
I was going to say goodbye again. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.
All right, and we're getting out of here, and I'm just going to hit the stop stream. I'm not even going to do the outro because it's going to send you to Tommy. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.